We have often received good compliments about the Ace Farm's beauty, you know, the setup, the general setup, the neatness, and the general operations of the farm. Now, while we do appreciate these good comments, it has always been our intent to grow the rabbit farming community, and therefore it is an opportunity for us to take this moment and share with our viewership, those of us watching this channel, how we get about that. And I find this topic very, very interesting because a lot of our young and upcoming farmers, the rabbit is quite a nice proposition. So they dive in and only to realize that it is a little bit tougher than they anticipate. And then that makes them quit along the way. So today, guys, it's all about maintenance. It's all about management. It's all about routine activities that are relevant to keep the farm running. Okay. So this content is going to be very, very useful for new starters, people who are starting new rabbit farming. It is going to be useful for people who are currently ongoing with their farming activities, especially for absentee farmers. You've got your farm in the village or somewhere in a town and you live far away, in country or out of country. This video is going to be very, very, very important for you. So when your farmers are calling for maintenance, you then understand the situation on the ground. Okay. So, but the most important thing is it is very, very important for us to do maintenance because of pest, problems. We've got snakes, we've got rats, we've got ants that occasionally come in there. And once you have any of these pests or a malfunctioning of your environment, you can see that from our typical rabbit equation. Guys, remember this equation? This equation is well known by everybody else on this channel. If you've not come across this equation, I beg you to go back and watch some of our old videos. You see this equation there. So I'm just putting the equation here. You can see the top 4 critical aspects of our rabbit farming has always remained, the breed. From the breed, you go to the environment, the hatches. And so you go to the feed and then routine management. Forget about the marketing for now, because that is basically selling. Okay, so let's just put that on the back end. But all I wanted to say is the exercise of continuous maintenance, the exercise of routine maintenance, building a culture of maintenance on the farm will go a long way to create a safe environment for your animal. And when your animal is in a safe environment, they become relaxed. When they are relaxed, their productivity goes up. So, basically that's what we want to discuss today. We just want to touch on this topic. Honestly speaking, I'm not going to go too much into this. I'd rather give the forum straight to Elliot, who is on the ground. And you can see, guys, I'm just going to give a brief description of what is going on. We've got with the recent rains that came down in Ghana. Everybody know about the rains in Ghana. Of course, ants and things, rodents have come out of the bushes and they are all back here. So we need to protect our animals. And so this particular maintenance has got to do with that. It's got to do with us patching some of the cages. It's got to do with us cleaning the bottom cages because of heavy rains. You've got dust and things coming up. And then you've got ants getting pushed out of their holes, which end up climbing the walls. And so you see us applying all sorts of grease, all sorts of oils on the wood painting, on the wood feet. Yeah, let me use that word. So that this prevents all this pest from climbing up onto our rabbits and then disturbing our animals. Okay, so look, our water tank, your water tank that is up there, the quality of the water degenerates over a period of time. So occasionally you have to remove that water tank and wash it, clean it, disinfect it. And it's not an easy exercise, but it has to be done because we are looking out for our animals. We want to treat our animals the same way that we treat ourselves. And so our own water tank, we do occasionally wash it, right? Yeah, it's been about 2 years now, or 2.5 years now, since Ace Farm implemented the automatic water system. And here's an opportunity for us to take it down and clean all of that. So guys, I'm not going to say much into this. I'll let Elliot take it away, and then I'll probably give a little bit of a summary at the end. Okay, so just watch us going through the emotion. Remember that every single asset. It is an asset. Your cages are your asset. The environment where you are treating your animal is your asset. And we've always believed that if you treat these assets with care, it is going to take your business way deep into the future. Okay. So that is the reason for our routine management. Okay. Let me give it away to Elliot for him to just walk you through the whole discussion. Just see what they are doing on the field. And then, yeah, we summarize and get out of here. Okay.
Hello viewers, and so we're doing a little maintenance and I feel that I should share this with you. For those of us who have woods as our cages, your cages are made up of woods, you need maintenance sometimes, and even the metals, you need to put some galvanized coats to refresh the cages sometimes. And also today we are just refreshing the coats on our stands. Okay, so make sure the oils you use, be it a wood oil, whatever thing you find good to apply on your wood stands or your cages, make sure the smell is not so strong, because rabbits get irritated by some smells. Okay, so here's what we have. We have the grease, the wood grease, and that's what we've applied on the stands. So we've applied it to all the stands. So that the termites will not affect it. It is a good culture to practice on your farm because this adds up to your profits. You don't end up committing expensive mistakes or refurbishing your structures in a short time. So while you are constructing or building up your cages, you need to keep up a good maintenance culture so that the cages can serve you for a longer time. So there you have it, some rabbits enjoying their hay as well, while we go ahead to maintain their cages. So it's not only with the stands, with the mesh too as well, the roofs, the mesh you clean. You make sure the materials you use are quality ones, because their urine are very acidic and can corrode your mesh very quickly. And so it's a very good culture to practice. Let's all keep it up and do this so that we can have our cages strong and in good shape for a good result.
So, in summary, maintenance culture is essential to sustain your rabbit farming. We've always insist on this channel that rabbit farming is not easy. Yes, you could be motivated. Yes, you like all the animals. Yes, it is exciting. But motivation alone is not sufficient. You need to add discipline to it. And discipline comes in when you do your morning observation, you take note of patches and maintenance activities that needs to be done. Okay? So that then keeps your farm fresh all the time. And remember, rabbit farming is never a get rich quick scheme. Guys, it involves a lot of work. It involves deep planning. It involves careful management of this animal. And maintenance really should be part of the culture of your farm workers. Okay? Maintenance should be a theme on your farm all the time. And I think that's what we really want to communicate today. I haven't seen that really in any books. So everything that we are bringing to you today is really based on our own experiences on the farm And I hope you find this useful, and that don't just put the cages out there and then say, hey, I've built a rabbit farm and walk away. No, these cages will be rusting, especially if you do not use the right galvanized, welded galvanized material at the beginning. If you do not use, I mean, your zinc, the covering on the top, the roofing is going to get rusted. The rabbit urine is super toxic. Well, not toxic, it's super corrosive. That's the word. It is very, very corrosive, and you're gonna get rust. How do you go about patching all of this? And so maintenance really should be a culture that should dwell with your farm workers, so that every single day there is some form of maintenance activities. That is how you get your farm to a level of neatness, to a level of creating a good, decent environment for your animals where they become productive. Okay, guys, you know how we do it here. It's Ace Farm, so keep farming and never give up. And guess what? We'll catch you on the other side. Yeah? All right. Bye bye.